Each year, more than 300,000 Americans are diagnosed with breast cancer. Actress Vanessa Bell Calloway was one of them.
Most people know me as an actress, and some know me as a producer and a director, but what a lot of people don't know is that I was a dancer. Being healthy is very important to me. I eat right, I've exercised for years, and being married to a doctor, of course, health is very important in our home. I get my mammograms yearly. I've started at the age of 40, and I've always done everything right. I was shocked with the diagnosis of breast cancer.
Vanessa Bell Calloway is a stage, TV, and film actress. She was one of the original cast members of Broadway's Dreamgirls and co-starred in films alongside Eddie Murphy, Angela Bassett, and Denzel Washington. She's currently starring in the television drama Saints and Sinners. Please welcome Vanessa Bell Calloway and Dr. Freda Lewis-Hall, the Chief Medical Officer of Pfizer. A warm welcome to both of you.
And Vanessa, thank you so much for being here. It is so very important for us to keep awareness going about breast cancer.
Yes, it is.
Breast cancer is the most common cancer behind skin cancer and the second leading cause of cancer death in women in the United States.
And you know, with this disease, cells in the breast tissue grow out of control and can form a tumor that may be felt as a lump. By the time a lump is large enough to feel, though, it may have been growing for as long as 10 years.
But a lump doesn't always have to be the first indicator of breast cancer. And that was the case with you, wasn't it, Vanessa?
Dr. Freda, that was my case. I had no symptoms whatsoever. I felt perfectly fine. And in my yearly mammogram, I was diagnosed with DCIS.
DCIS is an overgrowth of cells in the lining of the breast milk duct and is non-invasive. When cancer spreads from the duct to other breast tissue, it's then considered invasive.
Now, this kind of cancer occurs in about 1 out of every 5 cases of breast cancer. And as Vanessa told us earlier, it may not have a lump, which means it could be missed on a routine breast examination. With other cancers, they may change the size or the shape of your breast. They may also cause dimpling, so you want to look out for that, or retraction of the nipple, or scaliness and redness in the nipple or elsewhere in the breast. And then last but not least, if there's a fluid that's leaking from the nipple that is not breast milk, you want to pay attention to that as well.
Thankfully, you caught your cancer early. Tell us how you were diagnosed.
Well, I was a couple of months behind on my mammogram because I was working, and when I finally got to my mammogram, I saw the x-ray myself, and there was something that told me overwhelmingly that that was going to be cancer, and I had a lumpectomy. Well, the margins weren't clear, and then my doctor had me go back and do a second lumpectomy just days after. Unfortunately, the margins still weren't clear, so we decided that the mastectomy was best. It was a skin-sparing mastectomy, which took away everything, the nipple included, but just saved the skin, and I'm so happy that I did it. It just wasn't worth trying to save that breast after all.
And you know, every woman is going to have to make decisions about her treatment because treatments vary from woman to woman as the cancer is diagnosed, and it'll depend on the type of cancer, the stage, et cetera. And so early detection and diagnosis is key. You should know your risk factors. One of them is a family history of breast cancer. And so women who have a family history of breast cancer can have a doubled risk of getting breast cancer. That risk can triple if you have 2 close relatives that have breast cancer. So it's important to know your family history and to make sure your doctor knows your family history as well.
The majority of breast cancers are diagnosed after the age of 50, but Vanessa, how old were you?
I was 52.
So you were 52, which is one of the risk factors from an age standpoint, but another risk factor is race. Although white women get breast cancer more often, so they're more likely to get it, Black women are more likely to die from breast cancer. And so this seems to be because we get diagnosed at later stages. But the other important thing to do is getting genotyped when you're diagnosed so that the right treatment can be determined is also very important. In terms of screening, the American Cancer Society recommends that every woman gets routine breast examinations, and women between the ages of 45 and 54 should get annual mammograms, and once you're 55, it's every other year.
Men can get breast cancer as well. It's very rare, but if you're a man and notice symptoms, get it checked out. Now, Vanessa, before we go, I've heard that you found a way to turn lemons into lemonade.
Yes.
Tell us about that.
Well, I got a lap, what they call a lap. But they took a little fat from my stomach and they made the breast. So not only did I get a new breast with my own tissue, I got a tummy tuck to boot.
And you, may I say, look fabulous.
Thank you. I feel fabulous. And I am 8 years cancer-free. I just had my mammogram. The one good breast that I got left is still good.
For more resources, of course, you can go to gethealthystayhealthy.com. So there's a lot. There are a lot of tools and resources for people who are affected by cancer. So we've tried to collect some of those on gethealthystayhealthy.com, along with more information about breast cancer. And of course, while you're there, you can sign up for our newsletter and get information on health sent directly to you.
Thank you very much for being with us.
Thank you for having me.
Freda Lewis-Hall, thank you as well.
Thank you.
More to come, everyone.